I'm going to be assembling this twin bed. I'll show you step by step how to do it. Here are all the parts. There's not too many pieces, so it looks like it should go fairly quickly. I mean, it only has 9 steps. I've kind of just glanced over them. They look pretty simple, so let's get started. Okay, you're going to take part 1, which is a headboard, and these 2, which are part 4. Now you're going to want to make sure these bolts stick towards the front, because these are what your bed frame is going to connect to. So there are different hole options you can put in, so you're going to want to decide where to put those based on how high up you want that headboard. And on these, they come with washers. So these are the only parts that use washers. And these these bolts are B4. It's the only one with 4 in them. So you're going to just get those and line up the holes and then tighten those down. So here's a tip. If you have Allen wrench bits for your drill, a lot better than using these ones. It goes a lot quicker. So we're going to take 2 of the 3s and flip them so they fit this way. And then you're going to take H, making sure the points point down. And you're going to take G and making sure they point down, being this is the top. So you're going to want to take these bolts all the way out on both of these. And then you're just going to replace them and put those in place like that. And you can see how much quicker it is when you have a drill. It just goes super fast. You definitely don't want to over tighten though, because this wood is not always the super strongest, so make sure your drill settings are set accordingly. Yeah, and then we're just going to tighten those back down. You're then going to take the other 3, so those are the ones I just put brackets on, and there's 2 more 3s, and you just butt them up against them, each other like that. And you take these number 7s, and they just slide right underneath those bolts like that, and then you're going to cinch those bolts down. And the same thing over here, and that's done with that step. Okay, this is step 4. You're going to take both these boards and you're just going to connect them to the headboard by sliding those bolts underneath the brackets. It helps if you loosen them more than I did, but they'll slide under like that. And then you do the same to the other side. For step 5, you're going to take E and F, these foot pegs, whatever you want to call them, and just screw them into place, and that's it. So step 6, you're going to take this foot with this number 2 board, and you're going to slip this into place on this side. Then I'm going to do the same with this other side. And then drop this footboard in place, which is a little bit of a pain to get everything to line up as you do it, but tighten those down and you're done with that step. So step 7, you're going to take this bar 10 and put it in this place, and this uses the A screws, and they just tighten down there. And then part of this also is then you take 5 and 8 and they go across like this, and then you drop these in here and tighten those down. And then you take the 6 and the 8 right here, and same thing, that just tightens down, and I'll tighten those and then join me on the next step. So for step 8, you're going to unscrew those first like I just did before here, and then you're going to put these in right there. And then from there, you're going to take this part and put it right under there. You're going to have to line this bolt up, and now I'll tighten in there. And then you take number 8 and it attaches in that other spot right there. And then we're going to take that last number 8 right here, and this will be your other support on this side. And then we just tighten those down, and that's done with those steps. So I was wrong, you don't put this bolt in here just yet. This will come through here, so you're going to get this in place. And we're going to put the bolt through. Now I'll keep that where it should be. We're going to go ahead and tighten that down now. And then from there, you just make sure that all these slats are nice and straight. Get them laid in place. And then we'll do it with this side, and then that's done with that step. So after you finish putting the other slats down, the last thing you have to do is throw your mattress on, make your bed nice and good, and enjoy.